Hey guys, I'm MARCTHEGEEK. In this video, I'm going to be sharing an unboxing and hands-on look of the iPad 10th generation. Now, this iPad actually came out on October 2022. It's 2024. My daughter needed a tablet, and this is the one I recommended to her. If you're watching this video and you're looking for a tablet that's not that expensive, but you want an Apple tablet, because there's a whole bunch of great Android tablet. But honestly, when it comes to tablets and applications, I think Apple iPads are the best options when it comes to tablets. This is the 256 version, like you see here, 256 version gigabyte for $499 on Amazon. It's on sale. It usually goes for almost 700, I think over $600, but it's on sale right now for $499. If you want to get the 64 gigabyte version, which honestly it's not a big deal to get it, especially if you just wanted to, like, for homework and not gaming, the 64 gigabyte is more than enough for you. But this is the 256. Let's go and take this out. Of course, I already used it a little bit so I can install some of the applications and show you guys this video, because in this video I also want to show you a hands-on look of one of the cases with keyboard that my daughter got for her tablet to try it out, so I just had to go ahead and share it on this video. So before we do that, let's go and show you guys here a little bit what's in the box here, which we haven't used the cables. It comes with this USB-C to USB-C cable. It comes with the charger, which I believe is a 20-watt charging block. And other than that, that's it in here. And of course, you still get, since this is a new tablet, this is not refurbished or anything like that, you get everything that's included in the inside, like for example the stickers and all that, instruction manuals, and so on, so on. So here we got the tablet. There you go. Oh man, it's already filled with fingerprints in the back. Okay, so get the fingerprints out of there. So here it is, very nice, beautiful looking. The back, you get the Apple logo there. You got the camera, which is a 12 megapixel camera. And of course here you have volume up, volume down here. Over here you got two speakers, USB-C port. It's good that Apple finally switched to the USB-C ports. Here you got the little prongs so I can connect to the official Apple cases. And over here you got two more speakers as well. And of course you got the fingerprint button there with Touch ID. So let's go and turn it on. Here, like I said, we already did test it out and install some of the applications. That way you guys can see how it looks. I like the screen. I think that the screen actually looks pretty cool, especially now that the bezels are actually a lot thinner than before. I think it's a very cool look. I love how it looks. They could have been thinner, of course, but I prefer this look over the old style iPad look. And for me, it looks a little bit more squarish, which is good for when you're doing like watching videos and looking things on the websites and all that. So here we go. So right now I didn't use this right here because it's actually set for my daughter's fingerprints, so I can't use a Touch ID. But of course, this is how it looks when you turn it on. You got all the widgets over here, which is cool. Now keep in mind, I haven't been using Apple phones or iPads since a long time ago. I used to be an Apple fanboy, but since I swapped to Android, I haven't, been familiarized with this. Even though I still watch all the new updates videos that they do, I still watch them because I still want to see what's new with Apple. Here you got this drop down right here, which you got all the options right there. You got this right here, which selects you screen mirror to Apple TV. Right now it's screen mirror to Apple TV that I have and Hisense TV that I have. So you can wirelessly transfer your display there. You got the volume here, you got the brightness here. When it comes to the screen, this right here is actually a 10.9 inch screen, retina display, IPS LCD screen, 1640 by 2360p, 500 nits. So it does get bright. It does get bright, especially for a tablet. I think that's bright enough. I think that's pretty good. It has this right here, focus, do not disturb, personal, the camera, you tap right there, opens the camera, open here in the front. Look at here in the front. Hello. The front is actually 12 megapixel camera, which I believe, where is it? Oh, it's over here. The camera is over here, which is good because you're normally going to use a tablet like this with that way, right? So it used to be over here. Now it's right smack there in the middle, which is great. Get out of the apps like that. Let's see what else you got here. You got notification, you got timer, and you got this right here, which is what? To take notes. So if you want to take notes, you got that right there, and that's it. Close like that. Here, I love that it creates a folder for all the applications that you download. So once you start downloading applications, if they're games, it'll create a folder for a game. If they're productivity, it'll create a folder for productivity. If they're entertainment apps, they'll create folder for entertainment. That's something pretty cool that I like about this OS. Let's go and show you guys, since this is the 256 gigabytes, how much storage do we have right now? iPad storage. So right now 256, and we got 217 gigabytes free, and we already downloaded 38.86 gigabytes. So that, if you get the 64 gigabyte, that is going to fill up really fast. And this is less than a day of unboxing this for the first time, and it's already over 36 gigabytes of storage occupied, and we haven't downloaded that much. So things that we downloaded here is like Asphalt 9, so I can test it out. Asphalt 9 plays very, very good with the screen and touchscreen. Of course, this is a game that's easy to play without a controller, but if you want to use a controller, yes, you can as well. Like you see there, I'm using the PlayStation DualSense controller, and it runs and plays really, really good. The beauty thing of playing video games here is the size of the screen. The size and the resolution of the screen, I think, is perfect for video gaming, especially if you want to use a controller, because like you see here as well, I also used it to play Call of Duty Warzone, and it's totally compatible with this tablet from 2022, and it plays very, very smooth. And honestly, it plays way better than a controller. I definitely recommend to use a controller if you're gonna play a game like Warzone or any first-person shooter game. Definitely you should play a controller, and I can see here the controller matches perfectly with the iPad 10th generation. Of course, I did play it without the controller as well, but like I said, the experience is not that good. Using the controllers on the screen, I just don't like it. So a game like this definitely should be played with a controller. So of course, when it comes to power, this tablet is still very powerful. It has the Apple Bionic A14 CPU, and the GPU actually has 4 cores, 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is good enough for playing video games here, like you saw right there, Warzone being played here, which is one of the most demanding games. One of the disadvantages of getting a 2022 iPad is that there's going to be some games, like for example, if you're into console gaming on Apple tablets or iPhone, this is not the one for you. Resident Evil right here, Resident Evil Village. This is a console game, right? And this says not compatible with this device. And that's because these are some of the games that are console quality games. And if you're going to get, you actually want to buy them, they're going to be at full price, 40 bucks, 60 bucks. And those are the type of games you will not be able to play here. Like for example, Death Stranding right here. Death Stranding right now, this is a console full-blown game that's not going to be compatible here, not compatible with this device, because like I said, these games actually require the latest M2 or M1 chips. I think you could go and play them with the M1 chip, but of course, definitely they're going to be compatible with the latest chip, which is a M2. So these games do require those chips. You cannot use them with the Bionic A14 chips. Now let's go and show you guys here unboxing this keyboard. I'm just going to show you guys the keyboard, which I still haven't tried. I'm going to put this to the side. Put this here. comes with that charging cable. This charging cable, USB A to USB C, and whoop, take that. Now this keyboard actually came out cheap. Of course, this is the light green color, but it comes in different colors as well. This costs, I think, like 20 something bucks, very low 20s. But if you get the other colors, they go a little bit over 30 bucks, I think. I think the reason they was on sale is because of the color. Other than that, it's pretty damn cheap. It comes with this keyboard right there. There you go. You got instructions for the keyboard, most likely on how to pair it and all that. Of course, I'll leave links for this as well if you wanna, you know, try and get one of these keyboards for your tablet. Of course, this is exclusively for the iPad 10 generation, but there is keyboards, whole bunch of thousands of keyboards like this for the every other version of iPads. So you got this keyboard, which actually comes out. It kind of sticks there. I wonder how. It kind of sticks there. And this is how it looks. Full-blown keyboard, function keys. These buttons over here. Okay, you got on, connect. There you go. Put it right there. And it like magnetized to this. That's weird, because it doesn't feel like it has magnetics. The case, let's go and put this right here. There you go. There you go. So there you have it. Now this has an opening right there, like you see. So if you have an Apple Pencil, this case is actually going to be compatible with the Apple Pencil. Let's go ahead and connect it. Now that I mentioned the Apple Pencil, yes, the iPad 10 generation is compatible with Apple Pencil, but you cannot use the Apple Pencil 2, Generation 2. You cannot use that. So I press this right here, tap right there, so we can connect to the tablet, to the keyboard, and it says using the keyboard may affect Wi-Fi. Okay, no problem. It's connected. Everything is connected right there. Very good. So we are now connected. So if we click right here, right, let me go ahead, click over here, click right here. Yes. I haven't been using the keyboards for a long time. So if we want to take notes, we click right there, right? Click right here, and yeah, there you go. Okay. Cool. So the keyboard actually feels very nice and clicky. Yeah, it feels very good. I think the quality is actually pretty good when it comes to the keyboard. Of course, you got the buttons over here, connect, turn on, turn off. And of course, if you want to take the keyboard out, you can take it out and just use the case, right? You could use the case without the keyboard, which still makes it look nice and slim. And you open it up like that. That's good, because you don't always want to carry with the keyboard, most likely. And this actually sticks really firmly here. This is not going to be slipping from the case at all. I thought it was going to be a problem there, but it's not going to be a problem. So there you go. You got this. This is for an application for drawing, which I was hoping, I was hoping that I was going to be able to show you guys this with the Apple Pencil, but I guess we're not going to be able to do that. So we got this, we could go ahead and clear, paint, and this is the Marvel application. There's a lot of options here. Very awesome. Look at that. Color filling. This is just, if you don't want to use like the pencil and go by parts, you could just use it like that, and it just fills up. And the huge advantage of this is how nice and clean the screen looks. The screen looks freaking awesome. Look at that. That is so cool. So yeah, you want to go back to the pencils. You got different art styles to it you could do, especially if you love Marvel. There's a huge collection of Marvel here. Oh, one thing that I almost forgot to show you guys is that the other cool advantage of the latest iPads is that, yes, they're now compatible with external USB-C drive. I say that because back in the day when it was Lightning, it was a little pain in the butt. But now since it has USB-C port, you can basically use any of these external drives. Like for example, if I open here files, which is cool, it's got a lot better now that I've been trying this tablet. It's been getting a lot better. This is the files applications from Apple. There's a whole bunch more other options in the store. And once you hook it up, once you hook up the drive, this one has RGB there. I did a video for that. Boom, it automatically appears right here. So whatever is on that drive, you will be able to access it here. And if I click right here on a, one of those videos, I have one file there, which is a video. I could go ahead and see the gameplay. This is actually running from this drive. And you see there, it looks really, really good. Full screen. This is the full screen, which honestly looks great. I think they did a great job. They always do a great job when it comes to the screen quality for the iPads and iPhones. I think it's pretty cool. And I like the squarish look with the little bezels. I think it's very, very cool. Very nice. So yeah, if you want it done right there. If you want to use another different drive, disconnect that one. Boom. Just disconnect. I try to see if there's like an exit button, but I didn't see no exit button before. This is another drive there that I have. Boom. Hook it up. Yep. The only disadvantage that there is with this version of the iPad with the USB-C is that the transfer speed of this is actually slower than the newer ones, because I believe this is Type C Gen 2, and the transfer speed is actually around 480 megabits or megabytes. Any USB-C drive is actually going to work with this iPad. Like you see there, the only different thing, like I said, is transferring files. For example, if I want to move this file to my iPad, I could put iPad. I created a folder for videos. Top right here, hit copy, boom, and now it's going to transfer the video to the iPad. So I put transfer on my iPad, click right there. So like you see there, that's a 327 megabyte file, and now it's transferring to the iPad, and it's not that drastically slow if you compare it to back in the day how slow it used to be. But if you use the latest generation of USB-C, the speed is going to be drastically faster on the newer ones. So other than that, there's no option here. When it comes to tap right here, there's no options here to exit. So you can basically just go ahead and unplug it and just keep on working there with your iPad. There you have it, guys. I just wanted to share a look at the iPad 10th generation, which honestly in 2024 I still think is a good buy, because you're saving money, especially because you're saving money when it comes to the initial cost of the tablet. And if you're gonna get something similar to this when it comes to Apple, it's gonna cost you way more than $499 for a 256 gigabyte version. And of course, the case actually feels good with the keyboard. I think it works great. Ever since day one, I believe they always been the place to go if you want to get the best tablets with the best applications. And I think in 2024, I think it's still the same thing. This is coming from an Android guy. I am a full Android guy. I love the Android smartphones and foldable phones. But when it comes to tablet, yeah, you can't deny that they are still king. 64 gigabyte is not bad, but if you're going to be downloading like video games and downloading movies to it, you might want to get the 256, or if you get the 64 gigabyte, you will definitely need an external SSD drive. That way you can get your files here, your movies here, and all that. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about the iPads. Which one is your favorite version? The iPad Pro, the iPad Air, the iPad Mini, or the regular iPad, which is right now the 10th generation. But 2024, still pretty good, the 10th generation iPad, depending on your needs. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And like I said, I'll leave links to some of these things in my video descriptions. Till next time, bye-bye.